Alrighty guys, this is Andrew here. I have a quick fix for the Miata latches that seem to always go bad in these things. The common problem is what'll happen, you'll be driving and this will start coming undone, or it'll be extremely loose to where you'll have to slide over your mirror or your sun visor here and cover it. Now that'll work until things like the mirror starts getting floppy, and then you're screwed. You'll be driving down the freeway or the highway, and then this piece will start moving forward. You'll see daylight right through that little crease right there, and then you're holding on to this oh shit handle to make sure that your top doesn't fly away. So one of the easiest fixes for this, other than just going out and spending $200 to get brand new clasps, because you don't want to buy used ones. I mean, it's going to have the same issue. These cars are 20 years old now. The most easy way is to run down to your local hardware store and get a screw. So what you'll do is you'll actually drill in right there, about an eighth of 8 millimeters, I believe. And then you'll just drill in, and I got screws that were a little bit too big. But you could actually get smaller ones. And what'll happen is when you close the latch, it'll actually lock. And that's the biggest thing right here, is getting that latch to lock. My biggest problem was that both sides were giving me issues. So I almost had to leave the top down every single day. And it's starting to get a little bit chilly here in Arizona. You know, that cool 60-degree weather. So I actually went ahead and I went with the posi fix. It's a posi latch fix, that's what it's called. So I just took both of these out with the screws right here, popped this down, and then I set this up on a vise holding this. And what I did is I took a flathead right there, drilled it out, put the flathead in, and then my flathead was a little bit too big, so I actually had to do a custom, I used a die grinder and I flattened the head on it and then gave it a little bit of a curve right here. And you can't really see it that well. You might be able to see it, but I actually tapered the top and the side completely down. And that's the biggest key, is you just need it to clear so this latch will actually latch right there. Without that, this thing would just be flimsy as hell. Now, the other thing I did was Miatas come with... it's like a rubber gasket right in here. And so what I did was I used some 3M adhesive and some tire patch that I had laying around, and I created buffers for each one. I cleaned this up using like a screwdriver. I just scratched it up so that the 3M adhesive would stick really well, put that patch over the 3M, and voila, you have a custom gasket. Total price to fix both was 20 cents. There are kits online that these are selling for around $25. You could buy the kit if you really don't know how to work on your car. But the biggest thing is just to get the screw in. And it costs like 20 cents, guys. And it's such an easy fix. I mean, both of them are now good. That one's now latched. And this is the issue actually right here, because it needs a little bit more padding. But this'll what'll happen when you don't have your padding underneath, because this one doesn't have any padding like this one does. This one is solid. So yeah, 20 cents. I fixed the latch. I don't have to worry about you know, the top flying off on the freeway. And that's my Miata, guys. You know, there's plenty of other tips and tricks that I'm going to be working on. I do have the custom, you know, touchscreen right in here. I got to figure out a way to block this off, maybe with some multi-purpose plastics. And, you know, I'm definitely going to have to clean the car. I just got a tattoo, so, you know, got to clean the car. And I have some other quick release steering wheels and stuff like this. But this car cost $500. So there's a lot of things that need to be done on it. But it's a $500 car that only has 121,000 miles on it. So it was a pretty good steal. So lots of work to be done, but now I don't have to worry about this, you know, latch flying off and it coming undone. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Go ahead and subscribe to me. And again, leave me any comments, feedbacks. Tell me if you would have done anything differently. I feel like that is a very sufficient way to go ahead and fix a Miata convertible top latch. Comments below. Have a great night, and I will see you guys on the next one.